some opportunities.
No, Alabama didn't make it easy on themselves last year either because they turned it over 4 different times. In the end, it was Jalen Milroe's legs that made the difference. 3 rushing touchdowns for him. Of course, he's not in Tuscaloosa anymore, David. They're going to have to keep running the football efficiently if they're going to win this one.
And these games get weird on their home fields. And Auburn's got to feel confident.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on the island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of you.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding
yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Working that left side. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way And the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Cobb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but...
Touchdown, Bama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him redirect.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Seam flat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Auburn offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Seam flat.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown Tide. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback. You got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time. Keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again.
Seam flat, seam flat.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Knocked down for the tackle. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up in the 28. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just throwing in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And some room to work. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
There are 8 categories.
You see crowds of fans get upset all the time with those kind of play calls. Like running the ball 3rd and long. What are we doing? We're not going to get the first. Oh, you're trying to trick them. And it's just, it's a frustrating call. The fact that it went even backwards is even more frustrating. This offense did not have a good possession.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Seam flat. Seam flat.
Back to pass. Coleman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The short hands, it's Singleton. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are
Ball
6
marked
categories.
at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Tide. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Auburn offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Outside 3rd.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Outside 3rd. Seam flat.
Complete on 3rd down. Shakes off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Entering play call.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot.
Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Outside, 3rd.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Outside 3rd.
Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Outside 3rd.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Red is selected.
As if they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and X spot is selected.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle.
Entering play call.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Entering play
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. You want to talk about hearts and throats, and that ball was on the ground. The offense recovered its own fumble. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Jet touch pass.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Coach suggestions.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone
Wants
is
to
selected.
throw. It's Simpson. This time it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You have 12 options.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop and that's where they put it in play. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll run play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this deep.
Back's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total. The tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, and Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling the moment in the Iron Bowl, big stage, a lot of hatred, doing a great job of handling all of that.
And Alabama knew coming into this game.
Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside third.
Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Outside third.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Play call.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Auburn offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
45 RPO alert slant.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuevas. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw at Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Horton. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Trying to move the pile into into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
You have weld
They
options.
moved
Do
it
not be
forward to
selected.
the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Entering play
And they
call.
just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected. Entering stats screen. Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is